What's up, guys? It is me going live again today. Got a slightly different setup today because I'm on my mobile phone, not my laptop. But let's crack into this. So hopefully you've been following our live streams every day this week. We've been talking about Monday, we talked about client retention, which needs to be the number one factor in your business right now. Whether you're online, whether you run a gym, whatever it might be, retention has to be the number one factor. So on Monday's live stream, on episode 1, we talked all about how to create a brand new fitness package that is going to go beyond just fitness. And we talked about how you need to offer a social program in this time, almost like a social club online that also has some fitness elements in it. And that's because at this time, people have more needs for human connection, they have more needs for socialization, they have more needs for keeping routine and some predictability. And they also have a need for more variety, fun, things to distract themselves, escapism, entertainment, things like that. So I suggest we talked about how to put a program together that does all of those things. And if you do that, it's really going to help you retain all your clients. And it's going to help you do the second step we talked about on Tuesday, which is putting a brand new offer or a package together for new sales to come in. So on Tuesday, on episode number 2, we talked about after you've redesigned your online program for your clients, how do you then turn that into a package that you can sell out to the market? So that's what we covered on Tuesday. And then yesterday we talked about social media marketing. We talked about understanding your funnel and your audience and different types of content to make for each. Today we're going to get very specific. I'm going to give you very specific implementable tactics and strategies you can do today to get more media exposure, get online media, local press coverage very easily, and also how you can do your part to work with other businesses who are struggling right now and also tap into their audiences and their customers by helping them. So first of all, guys, let me get this rolling. Let me know where you're coming in from. So we've got, hey, Sarah. Sarah's here today. Susanna's a top viewer of this program, I think. So thanks, Susanna, for tagging along. We've got Arato here, who's operations manager at FBB, at Fitness Business Blueprint. Arato is here. She lives in Limassol, actually, just same place as Susanna. So we've got a few Cyprus people in the house today. So give this post some love, guys. Give it some love hearts. I want to see some love hearts and likes popping up. Give it a share on your news feed right now. Going to give all this content for free, and the only way we can get this out there to more people is if you give this some good engagement and get it out there. Sarah says hello from Gloucester, and we have a closed facility. Yeah, I totally feel your pain, Sarah. You know, we have our gyms in Lancashire. We've had to close 2 facilities there. We've got 2 facilities in Cardiff that are closed down as well. We had 2 more due to open this month and next month, but that's been pushed back now. So totally understand, totally resonate. And but like we've been talking about, you have to look at this as being a massive opportunity. If you guys pivot, if you readapt, if you readjust, if we hit ground zero and imagine, look at the possibilities of what we can do over the next 3 months, then when you reopen your facility, you're going to come back bigger and stronger. So Sarah said you've signed a new lease on another building too. Yeah, you know, we did the same thing. We were due to open April the 10th. But look, guys, you have to look at the possibilities here. What we're going to talk about today is we can grow a massive local audience, a massive local brand. You can really step up for your community in this couple of months, become a local hero or heroine almost. And when we go back to normality and we reopen, you should be able to open that new location with an even bigger opening day than what you would have got if we hadn't been through this. So let's talk about media and PR exposure first of all. Right now, of course, is a massive opportunity to get featured. If you've created an online version of your program, It's a lot more than that. What you've done for your community, if you've taken the previous steps, is you've now created an alternative solution that solves a massive problem in your local market. That problem is people are isolated at home. They're isolated, which affects their mental and emotional well-being. They are going to lose track of their fitness goals. Their health might decline. They might end up, the temptation to eat worse foods is bigger than ever right now, especially if people stocked up on cookies and all the rest of it. So this situation has created many new challenges for people in our market, and you creating a Zoom online-based program, according to the guidelines we've talked about this week, really solves all those problems. You've done a majorly good thing for your society, but you have the responsibility, the ethical duty to get it out there and tell people about it. Now, we've talked about organic content yesterday, where you'll be talking about these things. We've talked about paid advertising on Tuesday, where you can run a Facebook advert that offers people in your town a chance to get some normalcy back in their lives and join a virtual fitness social club so they can stay on track with their fitness goals, do some fun nutrition cooking challenges, and even socialize and connect with their friends and family. You've already done that through paid and organic means. Today I want to talk about endorsed traffic. And endorsed is the third way of generating leads for your business and getting awareness. Paid traffic is number 1. Organic traffic is number 2. Endorsed is number 3. And endorsed traffic means we basically tap into other people's audiences. So we connect with someone who has leverage, a company, a person, an association who has access to a large number of the target audience that we would like to get our stuff in front of. And the primary endorsed method is the media, is local media. So right now you have made a solution. You've got something that the people don't know about, and I believe it's your ethical responsibility to let the media know, because it's the media's responsibility to share worthy news with the town. That's why newspapers and magazines and TV and radio stations exist, to share news with its community of important things they should know about. And just like we're getting text messages from the government, we're getting emails about COVID-19 regulations and rules and policies and what to do, I think the people in your town should also be getting the update and the news that you have created a program that can accommodate virtually anybody in the town, and you're able to help them get some relief in this time. That's how you have to look at it. So because this wasn't part of your original business model, remember? This wasn't part of your business model. Nobody asked you to make an online program. You have a gym to run. You have a facility to run. Or you work with PT clients out of a studio. Nobody asked you to make an online program. You could, like most fitness trainers, do nothing at this time, go home, sit on your sofa and whinge about not having benefits, but you didn't. You chose to step up and say, I'm going to keep this going. I have a responsibility to my business and my family to pivot and make things happen. I have a responsibility to my current customers to get them what they asked for, which is, routine, fitness, accountability, and social support. And I'm going to do that in any means necessary. And I have a responsibility, or my business has a responsibility to our marketplace, to our community town, to be the place that can give enjoyment and fun and social connection and fitness and health benefits to anybody in town. So I'm making this brand new online program. Even though you weren't prepared, even though you weren't equipped on how to do it, you stood up and you did it anyway, when most fitness professionals didn't see it as their responsibility to step up. So you've done that. It wasn't part of your business model. Nobody asked you to do it. You've done it for your community anyway. The media and journalists and editors should be helping you spread the word of it. Okay? So all you need to do is go out and reach out to a journalist or a magazine editor right now. Either you'll know someone already. If you don't know someone, if you're unsure of where do I get hold of a person like this, simply put a message out either on your Facebook feed or to your client base and say, hey guys, I would love to let the community know, and that we have this amazing online social support program. Can anybody give me a warm introduction or a warm connection to somebody that works in the media and could help us with this? I guarantee you, if you did that on your newsfeed wall or to your client base, you would have a connection within half an hour. Simple as that, right? So don't use the excuse of, I don't know anybody in the media, I don't know how to connect with them, what should I say? You tell them you've got something that needs to get out there. It's a very important announcement, and can anybody make a warm connection? One of your clients or one of your connections online will do it for you in half an hour, I guarantee. Journalists and editors, by the way, they still are working right now from home. They need to come up with online content. Any content and stories and things that help the people of the local area benefits them, because their job is to come up with good stories that help the community. So this is how we get featured in magazines and newspapers multiple times every month, just because we see it as our duty to let them know. Other fit pros have a different mentality and think that they're not newsworthy or it's not important, and that's just their own downfall. So you might be wondering at this point, what makes my story so special when maybe 5 or 10 other fit pros in my town are also going online? They have an online program too. Or maybe you think, well, Joe Wicks is online with 1 million people right now. Why would they care about us? Well, the first reason is Joe Wicks is irrelevant because you're talking to local news stations. Okay, now if Joe Wicks is in your town, then I'd be a bit more concerned, right? But he's probably not. So your local area, it's your solution. They want to talk about hometown heroes, okay? And not that we're the real heroes in any of this. The doctors and nurses and people like that are the real heroes, but this is how, it's going to position you as, whether you like it or not. You've got to look at it that way, that you're doing something for the community and it should be shared, because it should. And if you don't think that, then it just means you don't value your service or your skills enough. And so the second thing is, look, here's the reality of this. Don't fall into imposter syndrome. It doesn't matter what other fit pros are doing, because if you're hesitating right now because you're worried about, well, aren't other fit pros doing online workouts too? What makes this so special? Then you're already losing, because the fact is you're thinking from a place of scarcity rather than a place of abundance and love and helping people. I don't even think about what other fit pros in our town are doing. I don't look at our competitors because it's irrelevant to me. I feel we have a program in my little world, in my little bubble. I have an online program that the whole of our town needs to know about. I'm going to tell the media because the media are the gatekeepers of exposure to that town, and they need to talk about it. And if 5 or 6 other fit pros in my town also have an online program and they want to go on, they want to tell the media about it too, then all the power to them. And I would support them as well, because this is about abundance. This is about working together. This is about helping the community. This is not really first and foremost about us making money. We will get money because we're giving more value. Value will come back to us. That's just a law of the universe. But that's not the primary reason we're doing this. The primary reason we're doing this is because it's our company vision. I've got a document right here from our Men's Hub location. So we have a chain of men's only transformation centers. And this document outlines our vision statement to the community, where we talk about the stats and figures of all the men that have physical and mental health problems. And our vision statement is right there. We're transforming men's physical, emotional, and emotional well-being with community, coaching, and education. Where is the word gym on any of that, right? So just because our gym is closed, our vision statement, because our business is about more than being a gym. The gym is just one aspect of our business where we deliver this value to the town. But we've been prepped for this. We can deliver value to our town whether we have gyms or not. That's why we're taking full steam ahead on this opportunity. So we still believe more than ever now that the men and women, because we have a similar process for this for our women's only gym, their mental emotional well-being is being challenged right now through isolation, through financial insecurity, through maybe losing their jobs, through the uncertainty of a loved one being ill. And so mental and emotional well-being is being threatened, and their physical well-being is being threatened. Not having accountability, not having a workout plan. And so this doesn't mean we back down. This means we have to step up our company vision even more. So this is why we do all this. It's through a sense of responsibility and ethical duty. So I don't think about what if another gym is also going to the media, or what if they do the same thing as us, or are people going to think I'm exploiting things? Those questions don't even come into my head, because all I'm focused on is achieving our vision of helping our community get the best mental and physical and emotional well-being possible. See, that's just the power of a strong mindset, guys. And your perspective is driving you one way to go full steam ahead and tell people what the fuck you do and why it's so important. Or your mindset is pushing you in the opposite direction of fear and scarcity and lack and imposter syndrome, because you haven't truly tapped into what you do and why you do it. And that's why the second module of our mentorship is when we teach our fitpros how to come up with a vision statement like this and a whole vision document. It's a whole 10-page presentation with stats and figures and policies, and we teach our guys to make this step by step, because this is your guiding force in times like this. So anyway, off my rant there. So look, let's look at this realistically. What if you are concerned that other fit pros also have a home workout program, and what makes you so special? Well, let's look at it this way. Let's assume there are 50 personal trainers, boot camp studios, gyms in your town. 50, right? Let's assume there's 50 of them. Well, in a crisis like this, first of all, probably only about half of those gyms, or 25 of them, have actually created an online alternative. The other 25 are sitting at home whinging about not getting government support, right? So only about half of your competitors are actually probably going online. I think we can agree with that. Would you guys agree? Let me know in the comments if that sounds... Am I underestimating that or overestimating it? You let me know. Okay, and so let's say half of them do that. Out of those 25 who actually are online, how many of those do you think are actually going to reach out to a media connection? Most of them won't, because they say, I don't know anybody in the media. Forgetting that with something called social media, you can connect with literally anyone. You can go and leave a comment on the President of America's tweets right now, right? So the fact that you can't connect with someone is a fucking excuse from 1998. Sorry about that, right? But you can connect with anyone right now. So, but again, the most fit pros in your area have the wrong mindset, and they don't even try. They're not going to jump on a live stream like this and learn how to do these things, because they're being reactive, not proactive. So, they're trying to be in scarcity of defending what they have, rather than going out there and risking what they have in order to help more people, which will ironically help them gain more. So, if out of 25 people, fit pros, let's say only 5 of them actually reach out to the media, and that's generous. That's generous. But let's say, for the sake of argument, 5 of them reach out to the media in your area and say, we've got an online program, this is a news story, can you tell people? We've got clients doing this all over town already and getting featured in online publications. We had a fit pro in our mentorship yesterday who was live stream interviewed for the BBC, and many people are getting exposure and press releases out now. But let's say 5 people out of 50 in your town, that's 10%, actually reach out to the media, and that's too high. Not even that many would do it. If they did, here's the difference. And one of those people is you, so there's 4 others. The 4 other people are simply going to go to the media and say, hey, I've got an online fitness program. Can you tell people? Because they're not driven by a bigger vision. They're not putting the real story forward. The story isn't that you made a Zoom program. That's not the story. The story is your vision. The story is that when you start with a vision statement and say, look, Mr. and Mrs. Journalist, our business has a vision statement of improving the physical and mental and emotional well-being of people in this town who we pledge to serve. And we believe in this time they're emotionally and physically more challenged than ever. So we saw it as our duty to create an online program that anyone in the community can be a part of, that not only addresses fitness, but also helps with the mental emotional threats right now of helping them connect with more people, have more fun and escapism. And we think that this is important to share with the local community. Would you agree? Right? And of course they have to say yes if they care about people. So that's the one difference, that the fact that you have a more of a powerful story behind it, that it's your vision statement, that you're addressing the mental emotional concerns, is going to put your story top of the pile, number one, right? If you even have 5 people in your area reaching out. And you know what? If everyone's story gets printed, great. Yours, if it's backed by a vision, will still be the most powerful, right? And it's also going to show people you carry a lot more value with what you do. So any questions on that, guys? Do you feel you guys can do that? Approach a journalist or get a connection through your clients or your Facebook feed. Let them know this is what you're doing in one paragraph. You have an online program and you'd love to talk about the possibility of sharing it with the community. And most of the time then they will say to you, yeah, that sounds good. We'll contact you for an interview, and they'll give you they'll do a quick phone call interview with you. They'll take what you said, they'll make it into a press release, and it'll come out in the paper or on their online feed pretty quickly. Any questions on that, first of all, guys? Let me know in the comments right now. So that's media. That's the first type of endorsed marketing, is through media connections. The next type of endorsed marketing is other local businesses, associations, groups, or charities that also primarily serve your target audience. Now, we teach this a lot. We teach a lot about working with local businesses. You know, we get clients from local hair salons. We work with local nutritionists. We work with physios. We work with Pilates instructors. We work with supplement shops because they all have access to our target audience. We work with schools that have access to mums and dads. We work with sports clubs, right? There's so many people you can work with. But in this time, collaborative relationships, or what we call joint ventures, JV partners, joint venture partnerships work usually when you go to the other party first and offer them value. So you go to them with a giving hand and say, what can I do for you? And you do something for them to help them, and then to reciprocate, they can help you in some way, usually in the form of promoting you to their customers or wider audience. So that's the principle behind joint venture marketing. But in a time like this opportunity is actually heightened. In fact, all the lead generation systems are heightened and more powerful for you in this time, because we talked about paid advertising. Paid advertising on Facebook is cheaper right now because so many companies are not able to use it because their businesses are closed. So Facebook has dropped the price of paid advertising. You can get more reach and target more people for just £10 or €10 a day on Facebook advertising right now. You'll reach thousands of local people. If you pay €10 a day, you'll easily get a few clients out of that. Organic marketing is more powerful today because social media consumption is higher, where our Instagram stories are being consumed more, our YouTube views are going up, our Facebook groups are growing because more people are online. They have more time now. So organic marketing is more powerful. And in the same vein, endorsed marketing is also more powerful. Just because, like I said, with the media, you have more powerful, relevant, important stories right now because people's well-being is genuinely affected. But also working with local joint venture strategists and local businesses, this is more powerful for me and you as well now because we have more ways of offering them value. So many local businesses, charities, associations are under massive pressure right now that we can do a lot more to help them. We can do a lot more to help them in this time. So, for example, if we start with maybe there's local yoga teachers or meditation teachers or relationship coaches or whatever that maybe are struggling right now. How can you maybe give them a spotlight in your business and add more value to your clients at the same time? So could you work with a Pilates instructor or a meditation teacher and go to your clients and say, hey, we'd love to do a live meditation, right? And we've got a guest expert in to come and do that. You can pay that expert a little bit of money for their time. So you're supporting a local self-employed person, and your clients get more value out of that, and you get more attention. And then we can think more outside the box, right? Then you can think of things like local businesses that need support. Because remember, not all businesses are as fortunate as us. We're able to go online, keep working with clients. We're able to make new services and products. We have a massive blessing right here. Other businesses don't have that. Restaurants don't have that. Hair salons don't have that. So think about like hair salons, for example. They're going to need to make some money and get some brand awareness and do their best to stay afloat in this time until they can reopen their salons. So if you know some local hair salons or beauty salons, could you approach them and say, look, guys, we want to help you out. Can I purchase a package off you, a gift voucher maybe some hair care products? And, because you're doing prize giveaways, right? So if you're doing challenges and fun stuff for your clients, you could say maybe you do a nutrition challenge or a fitness challenge or an attendance challenge. If you want people to get more attendance in your workouts, you could say, hey guys, for this week, to be in for a prize draw for this week's prize giveaway, you have to attend 5 workouts this week. If you attend 5 of the workouts, we'll log your attendance. For attending 5 workouts, your name goes into a prize draw, and one person is going to get a £30 hair salon voucher or hair care products from, this local provider we're working with. So now you're putting money into other businesses' pockets who are not able to operate as much right now. You're helping them get exposure. Right? You can highlight their business to your community and say, this is the local salon. They're doing a great job. They have to close right now, but we just want to help them get some exposure, give them some support. And they've given us this voucher or whatever that we can give you as a prize, right? So you're buying from other businesses, putting money and exposure in their pockets, and then you can give those products away to your customers as prize gifts and stuff like that. One thing you could do is your client bingo night, right, with your clients or your free community, and say it's just £2 to enter the bingo, and 100% of the proceeds are going to be given to a local business to buy products and services from them that we'll give you as a gift for winning the bingo, right? So imagine that you get 20 people jump into bingo, pay £2 each, you make £40. You can then go to any local business you want. It could be a bakery, it could be a pharmacy, it could be a butcher's, it could be a salon, it could be absolutely anything. Anyone who's maybe struggling in this time, you buy a product from them, give that to your customers, and then you're helping local businesses out too. So that's what you can do to give value to your community and at the same time give value to your customers, and then you gain value by getting better attention, better goodwill, and let's say with the salon example, if you do that for them, then that salon person can contact all their email list or put a shout out on Facebook for you and let their people know that they should come over and work with you because you're doing a challenge or a bingo night or something they can get involved in, and it does help the salon survive as well. So this is how we create what we call a win-win-win situation. It's a win for the joint venture partner, it's a win for the customers, and it's a win for your business. When you create win-win-win situations, more value is produced, so more value flows back to you. Okay, so that's the media. We've talked about joint venture partners, and then finally I want to talk about the last form of endorsed marketing is through referrals. Referrals from your client base or even just from your prospect audience. You don't have to have a client to generate a referral. Okay, so I think referrals are going to get very big in this time. I think referrals are going to get crazy. I think because we're so closely connected now and because your product is going to be so much more accessible for so many more people. If you think about it, think about your clients right now, and they're going to have friends who are sitting at home, they're bored, they're trying to voice call or chat with your clients. They call up your client and say, hey, what are you up to? What are you doing? I'm bored. I've got nothing to do. I'm getting out of shape. I can't be bothered to cook anything healthy. And your client can say, wow, well, I'm about to do Susanna's game night right now, or I've just finished Susanna's home workout. Why don't you get involved? And then their friends are going to be like, wow, well, yeah, that sounds really fun. How do I do that? And then you can start generating referral incentives. So with that kind of thing going on, everyone reaching out to their friends for social connection and some kind of variety or entertainment, referrals are going to be very viral in this time. So you want to make sure you're set up with a referral scheme or a referral system that you can deploy that helps your clients bring their friends and family in and rewards them for it. So the simplest way to do this, I would say, is simply the best way to make a referral is for the new person to experience what you do. It's not really enough to just give them one free workout, because we're not selling workouts, remember. We're selling a social club. So really the best thing to do is to give them a real experience of what the value is. So the best thing to do that, I think, is to give away a free week pass. Your clients give free week passes to your clients that they can give out on your behalf to people they want to get involved. And then they can invite someone in. That person comes for a week of activities with you. They can jump into your workouts, jump into your social coffee mornings, jump into your quiz games and challenges, get involved in your gated community. And after a week, it's far more likely they're going to want to carry on and say, wow, this really is worth £60, £70, £100 a month. This is so much more than just a home workout that everyone else is offering, right? Because everyone's offering a home workout. There's free workouts all over the internet right now. They need to see and experience that this is so much more than that. This is a social club that meets all those 4 human needs again we talked about. Predictability and routine, variety and entertainment, significance and connection. So if you give away a free week pass, that's probably the most effective way and the easiest way, where you have no extra work to do. Your client simply invites the friend in, they start their free week, they just get involved in the stuff that you're already doing. There's no time extra on your behalf. And at the end of the week, they can choose to carry on or not, right? And that way you can really generate some powerful referrals. And what I would do then is incentivize your clients that if their friend does sign up to the program, you can then give your client a prize or a reward that is, relative in value. So if you're charging, £65 a month for this, and your client gets you a referral who signs up on £65 for this package a month, maybe you can give your client something to the value of £10 or £20. So you could give them, and again, what works really well right now, guys, is like Amazon vouchers, because it's easy. They can use it online to buy something. You can transfer it as a gift. And Amazon vouchers are a go-to thing right now. So you go to Amazon, you buy a voucher for someone, you email it to their address. They get an email that says, hey, Susanna has sent you this £20 Amazon voucher. Feel free to spend it on any books and stuff you want. So that will give people a really good incentive for doing that. And Susanna's already done this by the sounds of it. You sent it to existing clients this morning, a free pass voucher for them to send to their friends. Perfect. What I'll also do, guys, is let's go one step further. If you write out something, a template, SMS, or Facebook post that they can share on their socials for you, a really good one is a simple Facebook post or SMS that says, and you'll write this for the client and just say, look, copy paste this and put it on your wall. This is what I call the Facebook viral method. It used to work about 9-10 years ago really well for me. So you would write this out, your client will post it on their wall, and imagine if 10 clients are doing this for you. They post on their Facebook, hey, my trainer or my fitness trainer has given me 3 one-week passes to give to my friends to join our online fitness and social club. I'll say that again. My personal trainer has given me 3 one-week passes for any friends who want to join our fitness and social club. Right? Simple as that. They post that on Facebook, and then you tell them, post that up. They can, and then say, tag yourself if you want to get one. Right? And then they'll make this post. Their friends will start tagging themselves, going, me, that sounds good. I'd love it. The fact that you put 3 spaces means obviously people are quicker to respond. And then they can also tag their own friends in that. If they have any friends they think would be interested, they can just tag them in the post too. If one of your clients do this today, you could generate 10 names, 10 prospects from one client doing one Facebook post. This is why I call this the Facebook viral method. Imagine you have 10 clients doing that. Right? I guarantee you guys, by the end of one day doing this, the Facebook viral, you could have literally 100 people begging for a free week pass. Right? So, what do you do then? Okay, so everyone tags their names. What do you do then? What you then do is you keep an eye on the client's news feeds, and either the client can introduce the person to you on Facebook Messenger, or even easier, you just like the person's comment. So if your client posted the post and then one of their friends tagged themselves and commented and said, yeah, me, I'd love one of those, you then like that person's comment, add them as a friend on Facebook, hover over their profile, add them as a friend, and shoot them a message once they accept the friend request, and say, "Hey, I'm Susanna. I'm Susanna. I'm Sophie's trainer, or whoever made the post. Are you still interested in getting this?" Right? And then you have a conversation with them, right? You tell them what's involved. You give them a sign-up link, or you get them involved. You tell them this is what it is, what we do. Tell them after a week ends, it goes to the regular price of £60, £70 a month or whatever. Just let me know if you'd like to carry on after that point. Right? Cool. Done. And you start these conversations. And guys, I'm telling you, you could literally get 100 prospects in by the end of today doing that alone. That's one referral strategy, right? And you can do that, right? So that's the Facebook viral method. They can do the same thing via SMS. They can do it on Instagram, whatever else, right, guys? Another thing you can do, and Leon Benjamin is actually here this morning. Leon is our resident Instagram expert. Sorry, we were going to get Leon on today, but Leon, are you able to come on tomorrow? And we'll do an Instagram session tomorrow. Does that sound good? We've got Leon Benjamin here, guys. You should follow him on Facebook. He's an Instagram marketing expert for fitpros. We had a bit of a miscommunication today. I wanted to get Leon on the show today, but I just got caught up and didn't get back to my messages in time. But Leon, if you can jump on the call tomorrow, then I've got some other Instagram referral strategies and viral methods, but I know you do too. So if we do the same time tomorrow, we'll talk about some Instagram viral marketing methods. How about that? Okay, Leon sounds good to go with that. So there you go, guys. Heard it here first. Tune in this time tomorrow. We're going to have Leon Benjamin giving you some I just gave you the Facebook viral method. Tomorrow, you're going to get the Instagram method. And Susanna says, I'm useless at Insta. Well, it's a good thing we're having an Instagram training tomorrow. You do Leon's training here for free tomorrow, and you'll be better on Instagram than any other person in Cyprus, probably, apart from me. Sorry, because I've been doing this a while, and Leon's like my personal coach. But apart from me, you'll dominate. But I'm not promoting fitness in Cyprus, so you have a head start there. Okay, guys, good. So heard it here first. Instagram tomorrow. I'm going to leave it right there, guys. I think I've given you plenty of information today. Look, if you got any value out of this at all today, guys, I want to see some love hearts. Give this some engagement. Drop me a comment. What was your biggest takeaway? What are you going to do from this today? Did this help you? Give me all the engagement you can, as this will help Facebook think I have some good content and will tell more people. So hope you're enjoying these live streams, by the way, guys. And any feedback you have, I would appreciate it. Share this on your feed. Let me know your biggest takeaway. Let's get the word out there and go implement. So by the end of today, guys, you should be contacting the media, get a media connection. Another quick tip, by the way, if you get those media contacts, maybe consider giving them free access to your online program so they can experience it for themselves. You wanna keep your journalists sweet, right? You wanna, they're good people to have around. Maybe you can say to those journalists, would you like to join my social fitness club for free so you can experience it for yourself? And then when they make their press releases, they can really vouch for you and say, look, I do this myself. It's an amazing program. And they'll feel much better about promoting you in their magazine and newspaper. So you've got a media reach out to do today. You've got the Facebook viral method to kick off. And let's see how this goes. Let's check in tomorrow and see how many leads you generate and how many newspaper, media outlets you can connect with too. That's your assignments. I'll see you guys this time tomorrow.